Yo, 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 it's me, part 2, Gothic 2. Today, here we go. Today was a good day.
Halt!
What is it?
You aren't getting in here, my boy.
Why not?
Look.
Going to translation.
I need to see.
Oh.
The hosts.
In the back.
No, but I've been.
Who sent you?
A magician.
You have news from the magicians?
No, not this.
I don't believe you.
I can only give this.
It don't work like that, boy. Like hell will I let you see Lord Hagen if I...
No, the message is for the paladins only.
Then your journey ends...
Alright, so, I mean, he mentioned that there's a different entrance, so I'm gonna go check that out. Dexterity. I'm gonna just give him gold.
Halt!
What is it? Here's one.
Halt, stranger. I am Lothar,
It was obvious all along.
Paladin of the King, and our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the...
Since
People have started simply vanishing all over this town. Everyone needs to watch out that they don't.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He really didn't deserve that.
I have an important.
The Honorable Lord Hagen is
know
not...
that.
Lord Andre, the commander of the city guard,
Can't
is
believe
re-
that.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
It was just like you said.
Where can I find the
Lord Andre can be found in the barracks at the other end of the...
I've got to go.
Wait!
Never asked for my opinion.
You don't know the new...
Later.
That's been known a long time.
I love how, like, sarcastic he is.
I don't believe this is.
Halt! No one may enter the store.
He never would have thought of
Why
it.
can't any.
The Honorable Lord Hagen is...
That's the first I've heard of it.
That was obvious all along.
I've heard a thing or two.
I agree with you completely.
was a torment for Beliar. All that Genos created was destroyed by Beliar.
What do you want?
Show me your way. I'm looking to become...
Really? And with whom are you gonna sign up?
I want to sign up with you as an apprentice.
With me? No! I have already had the dubious pleasure once of grappling with an apprentice. That's quite enough for me. I invested several years in his education, and in the end, the poor fool up and poisoned himself. Go sign up with one of the other masters.
Amazing.
What will I have to do to become your apprentice?
I couldn't bear yet another dilettante on my conscience. There is a multitude of herbs out there. Used in different variations, they develop the most diverse effects. You probably don't even know half of them. Here. This is a list of the most important plants. Bring me a plant of each kind, and I might reconsider.
About the plants.
If you cannot handle that by...
I see.
The land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him, and the human became his subject. And Enos gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might undo the work of Beliar.
Adanos be with you.
Who are you?
I am Vatras, a servant of Adanos. What can I do?
Tell me about...
And why would I do that?
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me? Yes, but it's been opened. I hope it didn't fall into the wrong hand. Indeed. This is an important message you're bringing. I wonder how you got hold.
I took it from some bandits.
By Adonis, that's not good. That's not good at all. If what you say is true, we've got a... I shall have to take care of it as soon as...
Cavalorn sent me.
And what did he tell?
He said, you're in dire need of more good...
Aha. So...
I want to join...
You do? Well, that means you have already fulfilled the first...
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you, but I know nothing about you.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from.
I carry an important message for the leader of the...
What is this?
Terrible things are bound to...
Terrible things, hmm?
Zardos, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn
the necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you.
I'm an adventurer from down south.
Good. Let us summarize. You are an adventurer from down south, who has been told by Zardas, the necromancer, the terrible things, and you have come to report this to the paladin. I think there's something you're not telling me. If you're worried, I might pass on what you tell. I have sworn to keep all secrets.
And what about all the people?
They only understand half of what I preach to them. Let's start over at...
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Zardos, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the paladins.
I know this man as a wise and mighty master of magic. And where do you come?
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former... Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable. I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of...
What must I do?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the Ring. I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the Ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the Ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
I have vanquished the Sleeper. Isn't that a great enough deed?
My ears hear many a tale these days, including the story about the banning of the beast called the Sleeper. I have not heard that this was achieved by a single man, although your eyes tell me that you are convinced you did this. That confuses me slightly, but I cannot be sure that my senses might not deceive me sometimes.
I have freed many people. The barrier is gone.
Even if you can really claim responsibility for that, the great event in the Valley of Mines has not only set free the water mages and other upright citizens. All the criminals of the entire country are roaming Corinus these days, harassing the populace. The bandits have already taken over large areas of land outside the city. It has become all but impossible to leave the town and...
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have... However...
Yes?
Fuck, I tapped out.
You should take your message to the Paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community. The Ring has far-reaching connections. We shall assist you in conveying your messages soon. You should talk
I
about
couldn't
Mr.
launch
Laris,
this
whom I
through Steam.
trust.
It just kept on crashing,
He
so
will help
I had
you.
to use I just had to go into the Gothic 2 launcher or starter through the file, the folder.
What community should I join?
There are only 3 communities that have enough influence. These are the City Militia, the Monastery of the Fire Magicians, and the troop of mercenaries on the landowner's farm. The choice is yours, son. Laris can certainly...
I shall do that.
Can you heal me?
You do not require... Wait, if you see Laris, give him this ornament.
Alrighty. Now we have to join a group. What do I have? What do I have?
And Beliar spoke to another creature. But Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face of the earth.
Leather bag, there are a few coins.
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away, and a deep sadness overcame Adanos.
What do you want here?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Darren.
See? That wasn't so hard.
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort?
That's not what my
Do
husband
you want to direct?
I need to talk to the
not what my
paladins.
husband
So, how much do a donation usually run to here?
take care of everything for everybody?
Okay.
I need to talk to the paladin.
That's not what I heard.
You
Who says
need
things like that?
access to the upper end of town.
can't keep anything
However,
to yourself.
this is allowed only to citizens and, of course,
not what I
to
heard.
us.
That's
How
not
can
what
I
my
become a
husband
fire magician?
You must join our
it's
order
gonna get
as a
even worse.
novice.
Really? How
When you have
interesting.
served for a time, perhaps you. However, the path to acceptance is long and
That's not
full
what
of
I
work.
heard. Everybody knows by now. He can't keep anything to These are
Mm-hmm.
bad himself. times.
Tell me more about the monastery.
We
That's not what my
instruct
husband
our
thinks.
students in all forms of magic, but the arts of the magicians of fire consist of more than these alone.
I took a message to the account. There's a group of paladins camping out in the city of Corinthus. They have a powerful artifact with them, the Eye of Innos. Its power should help us fend off the dragon threat. I'm going to have to persuade the paladins to rally to our cause. Alright. What's going on?
We are also well versed in the art of alchemy.
Can't take care of everything for
We
everybody.
also make excellent.
Now that's typical, isn't it? Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well, that
says things
depends
like
on
that?
what percentage you want to get.
That's
You
terrible.
have
Don't tell
more
us
than
anyone.
100 gold pieces. The
Really?
Lord says,
How
give
interesting.
if you
That's
have.
what my husband
The
thinks.
church accepts your generous.
That's not
I
what I
bless
heard.
you
I
in the
haven't seen it
name
in
of
my own life.
Innos. For
He had better shut up.
Go away, don't tell me that. He can't keep
I want to make-
anything
That's an open
himself.
secret. Don't tell this to anyone.
There you go.
I bless you in the name of Innos.
Someone's got to do the work.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. He can't keep anything to himself.
I don't believe that.
How's business?
When the
He can't
paladins
take care of
came,
everything for
I first
everybody.
thought that it was good business, but they let Herod make
These
their
are bad
weapons.
times.
And neither Hakon nor I make even. Moreover,
says
the
things
farmers
like
no
that?
longer
That's
supply
not
us with food. It's only a small consolation that the paladins are paying my hotel.
Hey, don't tell me that.
Show me
Now
a way.
that's typical, isn't it?
Someone's gonna
Right. Let's give you
These
all
are
my
bad
bullshit.
times.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's not what my husband
That's
thinks.
not what I heard. Someone's got to do the work.
Everybody knows by now. Honestly, I witnessed it
Someone's got to do
myself.
the work. Don't tell this to anyone.
He can't keep anything to himself. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Dragon was strength. I don't
He
need that.
simply talks too much.
I don't believe that.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Alright.
Really? How interesting.
That's what I've always said.
What's the problem with the...
They refuse to deliver their. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely. An owner, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city guard. But the mercenaries don't just guard them; they come as far as the small farms outside of. I saw them as I was passing Akil's farm.
Who says things like that?
You don't say.
Where will I find out?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm, but I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still.
You don't say.
I think I was in that town
He simply talks too
before,
much.
Everybody knows
or
by
that
now.
farm.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
He can't keep anything to himself. He can't keep anything to
It's gonna
himself.
get even worse.
How strange. It seems to me that I have met you before. Well, great are the mysteries of time and space. Welcome, friend. Take a seat on my...
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin ibn Jadir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Shahidi.
I love this.
I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer and a purveyor of...
Can you make me a prophecy?
My services are yours for a modest fee.
How much do you want?
For a paltry, but remember...
Tell me about the future.
All right, seeker of knowledge. I shall now enter a state of trance.
I'm ready.
Orcs, They are guarding an entry, an old tunnel, the Valley of Mines, men in shining armor. A magician. Your friend is with them. He is waiting for you. Fire! An attack! A mighty creature. The flames. What is that? A city. Ruins. Quarhodron in Jakandar. He is summoned. I'm sorry. The vision is over. There's nothing more I can see.
What kind of tobacco do you...
My pipes are filled with spicy. Help yourself whenever...
Do you have other tobacco?
I offer only the very best tobacco. But, of course, I'm always open to trying a different sort of tobacco.
Swamp
If
weed?
somebody should succeed.
How's that done?
Start with my apple tobacco as a basis, and then try combining it with another ingredient. This is done at an alchemist's bench, provided...
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry.
Yeah, I think that will kill me. Let's save. Oh, nope.
Who are the most important figures in this town?
Since the Paladins came here, they have taken over control of the... Lord Andre represents the law. You will find him in the barracks. But you only need to go to him if you've trespassed against the law, or to join them.
Oh, right, let's join the militia.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter
Yeah.
further strengthened.
Dirty.
Oh, shit. Motherfucker.
What do you I'm
want
warning
here?
you. Don't try that again, you...
Okay. I will try that again. Can I crouch? Can I sneak? I need to learn that. Hold on. Let's see. Controls. Sneak X. Oh, I can't sneak. I guess I have to learn how to sneak.
You
smart kid.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got no business here.
Who are you?
That's none of your business.
The boss of...
Hey, the storeroom was under my supervision.
Hey,
got it?
oh.
So...
Then these are the barracks. Could be wrong, but let's check it out.
Innos be with you, stranger. What
Karen reported a message to Lord Hagen. Want to take up service with the Paladins.
I want to take up service with the Paladins.
An honorable request. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak. He wants to limit the risk. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of...
Ready to join them. Come to collect the bounty for a criminal. About the missing people.
About those missing people.
Just leave me alone with that. I've got other...
Okay.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal. I've got an important message.
Well, you stand before one of his men. What is this?
It's about a sacred artifact, the Eye of Innos. The host of orcs are led by dragons that I must tell.
It's about a sacred artifact.
The Eye of Innos. I have never heard of it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. If there truly is an artifact of this name, only the highest members of our order would know anything about it.
That's why I have to talk to Lord Hagen himself.
Lord Hagen receives only paladins, or those who are in the service to... It is beneath his dignity to waste his time with members of the common.
Okay. What should I expect with the militia?
I'm ready to... That may be, but you are...
Okay, so I have to be a citizen. Isn't there a faster way to join you?
Is there a fast...
You're really serious about this? Good. Listen, I have a problem. If you solve it for me, I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia. But the most important thing is, you must not breathe a word of it to any...
Okay, what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Recently, there have been a number of thefts in the city. Thus far, we have not been able to capture anyone. The thieves are simply too skillful. The scum know their business. I'm sure that we're dealing with an organized gang. It would not amaze me if there were a thieves guild in Corinus. Find the leaders of the gang and hunt them down. Then I shall see to it that you are accepted into the militia, regardless of whether or not you are. But you must say nothing.
Okay, should I start looking for the thieves? What should I do once I found the thieves?
What should I do once I found one?
If it's a matter of a lackey, a henchman, or some small fry, it would be best if you avoid a fight. You should rather come to me and report. The city guard could intervene in an open battle, and you would not have the opportunity of explaining to them what is going on. Furthermore, there is a bounty for every rotten apple you put. However, if you locate the leader's hideout, well, then you probably won't be able to avoid a fight.
Okay.
Where should I start?
If I knew that, I'd go there. I can only tell you this much. We recently turned the entire harbor district upside down and found nothing. And the people there are not very talkative, particularly if you wear the armor of a paladin. But you are an outsider. They will not distrust you so quickly. You could ask around the harbor first, but be careful. If the people there realize that you are working for the paladins, you will learn.
Okay. All right. Fuck. There's gotta be a quicker way to do this. Yep, take that. What's that? Ooh. Oh, can I sit in it? I have a chair, I have a chair. King of the castle. I would take a screenshot, but I can't. Can I cook on it? There we go. Raw meat, raw meat. Fried meat, okay. So just do this a couple times.
Yeah, get out!
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
I'm training the boys to use a crossbow.
Could you train me?
No, I only train the men in the service, but we can always use good people.
How's it going?
You're not from around here, are you? Never mind. Neither am I.
Where did you hang around before?
In the woods, hunting scavengers and wolves, together with some hunters. But I gave it up. These are dangerous times.
Find the other hunters.
Where can I find the...
We had our camp outside near the tavern halfway to Onar's farm. But I don't know whether there is anyone left in the camp. There used to be 2 of us here in town, until my friend Trokar is an excellent...
Teacher's not been hunting, so where's your friend?
Can you teach me?
I can teach you how to sneak properly.
Ooh, there we
and
go.
how to handle them. If you want to learn how to skin an animal, go to Bosper. He's the one who taught.
Awesome. Teach me how to sneak around. There we go.
Teach me how to sneak around.
All right. So first, you have to make sure that you shift your weight properly.
Press X.
To achieve that, bend your knees and always put your foot down, heel first. Make sure that you always keep your weight on the foot you're standing on until you've got your other foot securely placed. Most creatures you can't sneak up on unless they're sleeping. The beasts just smell. So always pay close attention when you're out there.
So where's your friend? Why don't you go hunting together?
So, where is your...
Well, it's a curious... Only a few days ago, we were both standing at the bar in... Don't ask me what happened next. I had had a few by then. I vaguely remember Trokar saying that he was going out to get a few swamp weed reefers. He never came.
Where does one get swamp weed reefers?
Somewhere down at the harbor, as far as I know.
Okay, didn't you go look for him?
Didn't you go...
No, but I reported it to them, but they haven't been able to. I hope he didn't get attacked by a wolf. I'm afraid that I'll stumble over his body. I don't think I could bear.
Why don't we go hunting together?
Why don't we go...
With 2, it isn't so dangerous. Do you know anything about... I mean, do you know how to skin an animal?
No.
Then it wouldn't be worth... Come back when...
Alright.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore, any contact with the rebelling...
Hey, you, wait. You look familiar.
What do you want?
I've seen your face before somewhere. Here, we found this picture on some bandits we picked up a few days ago. It looks a lot... Apparently, those guys were looking for you.
Gee, I'd never have thought of that myself.
Very funny. What did those guys want from you?
Ask them yourself. You've got them safely locked up, haven't you?
No, they're dead.
I guess we'll never know then.
If you're in some kind of trouble, go talk to Lord Andre. Maybe he can help you. You'll find him in the barracks.
I think I just talked to him, maybe? Well, let's check it out again.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. From this moment onward, Lord Andre will take the supreme command of our militia. All the citizens...
About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
I'm working. Good.
Okay. Fuck. City Guard. If I'm going to find the Thieves Guild, I'd better start listening around the Harbor District. Okay, what's that?
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened.
Hey.
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
Then where exactly are you headed?
Here's the things that I see here. Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter. Has anything exciting happened here lately?
Has anything exciting?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district up. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for...
What interesting things are there to see here?
There's a cat house here and a tavern. The landlord's name is Cardiff. If it's information you want, he'll be the right person to talk to. Do you, need money, by the way?
Yeah.
Are you giving it away?
No, but right across the street here is the, house of Lamar, the moneylender. I'm sure he'll give you a few gold pieces. Just go ahead.
Do you work for Lamar?
Smart kid.
Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter.
Yeah, right. And I was about to board a ship and have it take me to the king for an audience. People like you and me haven't been allowed in the upper quarter since the paladins came.
Are you a citizen of this town?
If you mean do I live here? Yeah. But still they won't let me into the upper quarter. Only the tops can get in there, or the merchants and craftsmen from the lower end of town. The people from the harbor district don't carry much weight in Corinus. There isn't even a regular militia patrol down here.
Doing something.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
Poor suckers. Fuck.
Hey, I don't know you. What do you want here? Are you...
sorry for the poor guy.
So why won't they listen to me? Go on like this forever.
Yes, do you mind?
You've got no business.
You didn't get that from me. Got my own opinion about that.
Are you trying to make trouble for me?
Sure, I'm a master at making trouble. No,
Whoa, what the fuck? Fucking kidding me?
Gold. Okay, that's mine for starters. I think I'll take your weapon for safekeeping.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yeah, sure did. I need to level up my strength. Did I talk to this guy? Oh fuck, I have to talk to him again.
How's it going?
Hey, what? Here. What?
And he also bestrode the land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him.
Why you... What the...
Are you... No, I'm... Let's find out.
The militia's in here. And you know, this here is the Harvard District front. None of the militia will pick up. At the most, they go to the Red Lantern. You see, it's just...
But I don't want...
You know, sooner or later, everyone wants to go into the tavern.
Forget it.
Then I'll take every...
Oh man, I still have to fight him. Whoa, buddy. Motherfucker. Whoa, what? Come on.
Slug him. Slug him. Finish him. Slug him. Don't stop now. Finish him. Don't stop now. Don't stop now.
There we go.
Nothing
I'll
there.
take your weapon. There we go. Try to kill him. Think, if I don't. There we go. Ah, fuck.
And now for the fun part.
There we go. Murder is bad.
Hey, you! What's interesting in this town?
You can buy almost anything you can imagine here.
either from the merchants in the marketplace or in the lower part of the city. But almost everything that you can buy also costs a bit. If you don't have enough money, then maybe Lamar the moneylender can help you. His house is at the beginning of the... As if I didn't have enough.
How can I become a citizen of this town?
Go look for a decent job. Everyone who has a set occupation in Corinus counts as a citizen.
What can you
You are now in the Harbor District. Where do you want to go?
Thanks. What's new?
Since the collapse of the barrier, open trade...
What interesting...
The big ship at the pallet, but I can't imagine that they'll let you on board. The Paladin's Guard, no wonder. It's the...
That doesn't amaze me.
Hey, you!
Let's wait.
Hey, I haven't got time to chat.
Do you really believe that?
You already know what I think.
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
That's Zardis. The voice acting for Zardis.
Do you really think?
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will...
There we go.
All right, agreed.
You struck a good bargain. I'm always at your service.
You hardly know who to believe.
I need information.
Anything's possible.
He would have never thought of that himself.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days. It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town. And Halvor, the fish merchant down by the quay, might know something too.
That doesn't amaze me.
Let's wait.
Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights for gold behind...
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
It can't go on like this forever.
Is there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say?
That doesn't amaze me.
Go talk to Nagur then. Maybe he can help you.
Is it really
Who
true?
counts a...
It's exactly what I said.
You hardly
Hey,
know
you!
these days.
It's exactly
Cardiff
what I said.
says you may have a job for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job.
What does that mean?
That means you do what I say and you get a third of the profits. If you don't like it, then...
Those are all just rumors.
All right, you're the boss.
Good. Then let me know when you're ready to rake in a heap of...
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Baltram, don't you? If not, it's time you talk to him. This Baltram has a messenger who supplies him with goods from Akil's farm. That is, he had a messenger. Until I cut his throat. And now Baltram, your job is to get hired by Baltram and fetch the delivery. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer. He'll fork over a tidy and just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you got all that?
I'm no better off myself.
Where is Akil's?
Leave the city by the east gate. If you follow the road to the right, you'll soon come to a few steps cut into the... Go up there, and you'll come to...
Well then, I'm all set.
Good.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
That's not what I heard.
That'll only cause more trouble. Totally obvious.
I must be crazy. What are you doing here?
Why haven't I heard about it? Can't
Hey, Larish, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other... You remember Lee, don't you?
You didn't get that from me.
Of course I remember Lee.
I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm.
Vatras sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have made a lasting impression. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name. Especially not... Tell me what you need.
We can only wait and see. Quite obvious.
Vatras gave me this ornament to bring to you. He said it is to be...
Of course. It's up to me, as usual. I'll have to walk halfway across the island to take it back to the water.
About those missing people. Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, at first we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat, but not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this...
The militia is pretty useless. They're never going to...
He should have known that.
I can't believe that.
Vatras...
Getting tired of being the All right, I see. I can exert my influence with the mercenaries if you want to, and I'm sure we can find a way to get you into the monastery. But the easiest thing would certainly be for you to join... Which community?
The militia.
Yes, I can imagine you'd like that, eh? Read the law to other people while you're The Paladins have set up their provision store by the... Maybe he can do something for you.
I've heard a thing or two. This is going to change.
Can you teach me?
Sure. I can help you.
Some problems solve themselves.
Teach me.
This is going to change.
Who said that? As if I didn't have enough.
Come back once you have...
I can't believe that. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Good.
Some problems solve themselves.
It can't go on like this forever.
I wouldn't have done it. I don't want to hear that.
I'm in enough trouble as it is, much.
There've been all kinds of stuffers.
But he knew that all along. Can't believe that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
I can't believe that. That would be a problem.
You hardly know who to believe. It's totally obvious.
Is it...
So I've heard. But just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out.
What do you...
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell. Since you're new here, maybe you could use them. It's quite affordable and very...
Show me your map.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
That's nothing new.
Come back again.
You should have known. It's exactly what I said.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Don't say you didn't know that, as for my opinion.
That'll only cause more trouble. Going to change that.
That's all just gossip.
Nobody ever asked.
Who says things like that?
That's all just gossip.
That's what I've always...
What with?
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Hey, you still... Now...
Whoa, 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 buddy. Damn. Bro.
Thanks for the gold, you hero. I think I'd better take this weapon.
Oh, man. Alright,